All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Remy Carpenito, and I'm the founder and CEO of CampusTap, the private social platform for colleges. I want to walk you through a quick story right here. A few years back, I was in college, and I was playing baseball up until my sophomore year. My junior year, I decided I wanted to focus on my career, and I quit. And I wanted to get ahead. So I talked to a few of my professors to fill up some of my time. And they said, join the finance and the accounting clubs because they were really popular. I was a tech geek. I took to a flyer board, saw free pizza and technology. I obviously attended. And I showed up, and there was only 2 women in the room with 5 boxes of pizza. I said, there's something seriously wrong here. Technology is pretty popular. So I showed up to the next event. There was a Fidelity recruiter there with 10 students. 3 out of those 10 students got hired, and I was one of the 3. And I wanted, so that summer I worked as a full-time database analyst, making $22 an hour. And before that summer ended, they extended me a full-time offer of $70,000. I was blown away, and I took a step back, and I realized that there was only 10 students in that room, yet I just got an insane job offer. If students knew about these opportunities, they'd show up. So I wanted to create a platform to make it easier for the students to seek out these opportunities, and actually not seek out these opportunities, would seek the students. So that is what CampusTap is. It's a private social platform, but I want to talk about 2 quick issues, is that there's nearly $12 million is spent on student retention each year. This is due to students transferring or dropping out. Additionally, nearly 50% of students are underemployed or unemployed post-graduation. The whole point of going to college is to get a job. So this is where CampusTap comes into play. We help students get connected to their campus and create a more connected campus and community, and we get them acclimated to peers, groups, and events, as well as internships and jobs. So it starts all the way back at the admittance process. They build out their profile, and they're connected to peers, groups, and events based on those personal interests and field of study. And then we aggregate that extracurricular involvement and match them to internships, jobs, and mentor. So the platform starts social and then pivots into a career platform based on their actual activity outside of the classroom. So the market we're addressing is huge. It's a 21.8 million students in the US. It's $56 billion is spent on information technology. Even more so, though, in Boston, there's over 60, in the greater Boston area, there's 60 universities and colleges. There's over 300,000 students in this area, and that's why we're here, and that's why we started here and stayed here. The pricing model works as we sell directly into the colleges, into the directors of career services and alumni associations, so they can get the career outcomes data. So the platform aggregates all the information on the system, so they can spot trends within the university and they can track those outcomes. We also allow businesses to recruit from the platform. This is a newer feature within CampusTap, so they can get top talent brought to them rather than them having to say, hey, here's a great job, I hope you guys apply. So we're working with 2 use cases right now. One at STEAM, there's 3 use cases, but I'm going to highlight 2. One's at MIT, the STEAM platform, which doesn't stand for science, technology, engineering. It's actually sports technology and education at MIT. We have companies like Nike and Patagonia posting projects in here for students to get them matched to things like building the next waterproof seam and the next future fabric. It's pretty cool stuff. We're really excited to be powering it. Students love it. The quote-unquote, it's sick, is a common thing that's said. At Wheaton College, we displaced their entire career services platform with CampusTap, and that includes user profiles, event creation, career fair management, internships, jobs, and a very robust mentor platform, which we're excited to power for them. We're actually expanding this summer. Last week, we were out in Anaheim. We had over 50 personalized demos, and we're starting to expand. It was our first time venturing out beyond New England, and the feedback has been super positive. We have some great prospects, and we're actually opening up beyond kind of just the colleges and private organizations, including potentially, we'll see, the PGA has shown interest, and we're demoing to them next week. We're really excited about that, and we're adding a deeper layer of human intelligence to it by adding a psychological assessment into the software, which we're really excited about. If you guys want to come out and learn more about CampusTap, we're over to the right. My name's Remy. You can find us on my colleagues Nicole or Silvana, and we're happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you guys very much. Questions? Any questions?
Why we swap out the presentations?
Little guy, question? No? Yes. Yes.
Hi. So, as a recent graduate,
in a school in Boston, there are a lot of these services that schools offer. Where do you think your product like stands out? What is that one thing that you're offering which our current career services are not offering to us?
Yeah. The biggest thing for that in particular is the recommendation engine. So we aggregate all that activity and we understand you better as an individual so we can recommend you jobs that are actually relevant instead of you having to fill out filters manually to seek out opportunities. So that's, I'd say, if there's one thing, that's the big differentiator is the recommendation algorithm. Thank you. Another question? Anything? Yeah, sure.
Why do you start just at the college? A lot of kids start when they're in high school or even in middle school, when they start building the curriculum.
Sure.
Why do you plan to start at that time when the kids really start doing the differentiator? So when they get to the time to get a job, they actually are, either get a job or good to start a new company.
So you're saying back like in pre-college, like high school?
Pre-college, right?
Yeah. So
they
we've
start
actually
building the plan, themselves, their curriculum.
Absolutely. We've actually been in conversations with some private high schools who are interested in it and starting this life cycle before, admittance into college. So I think there's an opportunity there. Right now, we're really focusing our efforts on the higher education space as they've shown the most interest, but I can definitely see this being applicable to the private high schools and even public high school space. Thank you. Thank you, guys.